Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This your host, Key Talk. Check it out, man. All right. You already know. I want to give a shout out to Notification Gang and Key Talk Gang, even though they're really the same thing, for rocking with me every single video. If you listen to my voice right now, go ahead and like the video and hit the bell so you get a notification every time I drop a video. Anyway. So 42 Dugg is fresh off of pretty much accepting a fight with Tekashi 6ix9ine. Hold up. Fed troll Kashi. And speaking of the feds, it looks like 42 Dugg, Lil Man Dugg, has actually been arrested by the feds. He was supposed to turn himself in and pretty much go through, I believe, 6 months in prison or something like that. Now, the reason he got to do 6 months in prison because the nigga had probation, but during the probation, he kept getting dirty UNAs or dirty P. You already know. Why in a blue hell is Buddy gonna risk going to prison? You know what I'm talking about? Knowing that he's a millionaire, got all his money. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, you can go buy some Surgel or something like that and get the stuff out your system before you even gotta go do any type of probation P analysis or something like that. But this nigga did not do that, and he failed multiple drug tests. So pretty much the judge said, hey man, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and turn your ass in at this date right here. And if you don't turn yourself in at that date, we gonna have some issues, Mr. Lil Man Dugg. You already know. Lil Man Dugg did not listen at all. He didn't turn himself in, so what happened is the feds ended up picking him up, and now he's in custody. The official report says, federal agents have arrested Detroit rapper 42 Dugg for failing to surrender and serve a 6-month prison sentence, the latest legal problem for the promising entertainer. He was arrested on Wednesday. In 2020, 42 Dugg was charged with possession of a firearm because he had previously convicted of multiple felonies. He was sentenced on probation for a gun charge in December 2021. According to the Detroit News, Snell, 42 Dugg had his probation violated after he tested positive multiple times for having drugs in his system. A judge sentenced him to 6 months in prison for violation, which he meant he had to turn himself in on April 12, 2022. 42 Dugg didn't turn himself in and was arrested yesterday after getting off his plane, according to a report. Anyways, if we know anything, we know that one group of people that's just not gonna play with you is the goddamn feds. They said them niggas was waiting right outside, you know what I'm talking about, where his plane was landing. So 42 Dugg was inside the plane looking down, seeing all these SUVs and stuff like, who in the blue hell is at my luncheon pad? And right whenever his plane landed, he saw the white man get out of the truck with his all black suit, all, you know, talking about the black shades on, looking like the Men in Black. And right whenever 42 Dugg stepped off that plane, they pretty much looked down and said, Mr. Dugg, you were supposed to go to court. You didn't go to court. Now we're here to pick you up, Mr. Dugg. I'm going to need you to go ahead and turn around, put your hands behind your back, and go ahead and get inside of my vehicle, Mr. Dugg. Man, you know, at the end of the day, 42 Dugg is his own man. Of course, you can say that his team failed him by not making sure that, you know what I'm talking about, this nigga's a cash cow for, you know what I'm talking about, CMG, the label he's actually signed to. So, you know what I'm talking about, some people could say, man, they did a bad job by making sure this nigga was not on the drugs, or at least giving the nigga some synthetic drugs, or just making sure that, you know what I'm talking about, you know the days that you got to go do your UNA, and even if you don't know, my nigga, you know when you got to do once a month for probation or whatever you got to do that, just make sure you good. Take some Surgel, hit the gym, you know what I'm talking about, get swole. You had a fight coming up with 6ix9ine, you could have been hitting the gym, getting swollen and working off and burning fat and burning all the drugs out your system. Also, you know what I'm talking about, you gotta look at it this way. He is his own man. He made the decision to do what he wanted to do. You know what I'm talking about? And then on top of that, he could have just served 6 months. All the judge said, hey man, come serve 6 months. Just turn yourself in. But by not turning himself in, not only gonna have to do that 6 months that he had to do guaranteed, now he's probably gonna have other charges for violating court orders by not turning himself in and go do the 6 months and possibly get more than 6 months. So the thing about this is this, as far as his career goes, do y'all think 42 Dugg career is strong enough to withstand not, you know, talking about not being around in the music world for that long? Of course, I'm sure he's got tons of songs that he's got unreleased yet. You know, his label, he got $1 million label, so I'm sure that they'll have videos and stuff prepared on the back end for him. But like I say, he won't be able to go around and promote those at all. And like I say, man, CMD is a pretty smart label, so I'm sure they've got a lot of stuff in the backup for this. But again, this is something that's, you know, talking about a lot of rappers go through. Some rappers survive throughout it, and some rappers don't. Some rappers fall off before they even be able to get back. But hey, We also know that going to jail as a rapper, when you get out, you're actually much more popping than when you came back. Anyways, let me know something. How do y'all feel about this entire situation, man? They got Lil Man Dugg talking about in the handcuffs by the Sin Buddy inside of his cell. Who knows? Maybe he'll get the top bunk or the bottom bunk. Anyways, let me know something. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.